Kim, I'm sorry that you're having such a difficult time locating these discussion aspects of the of this, but let me see if I can clear that up for you. So in the discussions, we're referring to different cases that are in the textbook. Okay, so for instance, this one that's due this week, this is 2.2. Okay, so we're taking a look at the case in chapter 2, the second case. So if you take a look at look at this aspect, so what we'll do is go into the modules. Okay. Then we come down here to looking at any of these types of things, and the easiest one is to come to chapter 2, because that case that you're referring to this week is that is case 2.2. So the case is chapter 2, second case. So we come up here and go to this is the link to chapter 2. Click on here, you're going into Mind tab. So the Mind comes up. So we're into Mind tab. So we're going to go into chapter 2 here, the normative theory of ethics. That is going to bring up the actual textbook. And you can see here, this is the outline to the textbook. So if you come down here to the very end, case 2.2, the Ford Pinto case. Click on that. That takes you right to the Ford Pinto case. So as you take a look at that, and this is case 2.2. So if you go back over here to the discussions, okay, we go down to, let's go back to the modules. Okay, the discussion for the following week, the case here, is again going to be the case where in week 4, your discussion is this case here, which is 3.1. So we'll go back into Mind tab. Okay, we will go back move this out of the way. We will close this out. We will go down to chapter 3. Chapter 3 here brings us up, brings up the textbook to the chapter 3 outline. Come down to the end where it says cases and readings. We are looking at case 3.1, eminent domain. Okay, and then this will be your case for next week. Okay, where your questions are at the end, and the questions are at the end of each case. So you can get to it either way by clicking on to the end of the chapter, or you can click on use the methods that I showed you here to show you exactly how to get into each one of those cases. Now this last one, as I will be covering here shortly, and again I apologize, mine looks a little differently than yours. This eating case disorder study is one that is posted. It is not, you can probably find it online. I've had individuals find this case online before. As far as that goes, the actual case, it is also available through the Harvard Business Review or through a link at the bookstore. Okay, so this is a full case. This is not one of the textbook cases where you're answering questions. This one here is going to be, this is a full case write-up. And I'll be posting a video that I have on case studies and how it looks as we get a couple more weeks down the road. Okay. So this is a different type of case. This is an actual one that's going to take you a little more time, but and I'll go over this again in this week's video, just to be able to make sure everybody has gotten a hold of that. All right, I hope this clears things up for you. And if it doesn't, feel free to reach out and we'll figure it out, and I'll get on a Zoom call with you and we'll sit here and walk through it with you. Okay. I appreciate it, Kim, and I hope you have a great day.